welcome everyone to my latest video. Now you're probably wondering, why have you just put stuff in your car, Meg? Well, not your car, Mum's car, because you guys are probably going out today with a horse, and you always go out in a lorry. Good spot, guys. Well, there's a little story time behind this. So today we're going cross-country schooling. You've probably seen from the title of the video. It was meant to be yesterday, and we dashed out in our little blue lorry because the big lorry is away being serviced, so we didn't have that. So we go out in this lorry and we make it, I don't know, 5 minutes down the road, and there's this almighty noise. Like, it sounded like the undercarriage of the lorry was being dragged along the road. Like, it was awful. We were like, goodness me, what is that? That does not sound good. So we pull over, shove our heads under. Me being quite the mechanic, you know, couldn't see anything. Gave Mum the A-OK, like, we're good to go, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Hobbit, this is fine. I've had a look, I am qualified and will be grand. Travel along like another couple of 100 meters. What did I just eat? That was so lovely. Yeah, travel along a bit further and the noise continues, and Mum's like, this doesn't feel right. We're going home. And I was like, I think that's a wise decision. So we turn to go home. We've turned down this A road, and then all of a sudden, like, the noise gets worse and worse and worse, and the brakes start to fail. We've got jam in the back and we're going downhill on a busy A road, and it was horrible. We obviously couldn't unload jam like where we were, so we had to crawl down this hill, and the brakes just kept slamming on like they wouldn't work, and then out of nowhere they'd be like poof. So it was horrendous, and eventually managed to get to a gateway, unload jam, and Dad came and rescued us with the car and trailer, which we're very fortunate to still have. We've been meaning to sell it. Thank goodness we didn't, because we needed it yesterday. Anyway, Dad and I crawl the lorry to the garage, and basically, yeah, the brake discs had separated. They're in two pieces, so when it was like when the pads were trying to like close down on it, they just couldn't. They were like pushing two things together that weren't matching. I don't know, I'm not a mechanic. Anyway, basically it was completely horrible, and that lorry needs to go be fixed. So today we are rescheduling, and we're going in the car and trailer, taking jam, cross-country schooling. But do you know what? It's actually a blessing in disguise, because yesterday we had snow. Like, we had full-on snow. Look at the weather now. And we had snow. But look what we have been greeted with overnight. I'm fuming. Look. A massive dump of April snow. Like, what? How? How has it snowed in April this much as well? Just trying to encourage Madam to have a little graze and get her head down before she goes on. Look how nervous she gets. Saying this to Mum yesterday, like it's the worst pony to have had that experience with, because Jam gets really nervous travelling. And like, I don't think it's the travelling, I think it's like the apprehension, is that the word I'm looking for, of where we're going. But can you see she's like quaking? Oh baby, get your head down and have a bit of grass. Come on, be good for you. Good. No, that's not grass, that's a weed or something. Good girl, you're okay. Oh, it's gonna be alright, it'll be fun. Yay! Bless her. On our merry way with the car and trailer. It's giving me major pony club vibes, because we used to go out every weekend to local shows
for years with a trusty trailer.
Yeah, and here we are again. So Mum has just about got over the anxiety from yesterday.
Calm down a bit.
Couldn't film this too early because she was a bit crazy. Anyway, so yes, off cross-country schooling to the lovely Lincoln Equestrian, which is our most local, actually it's not really our most local because we've got Sapie, but Sapie's not open. Anyway, a really fantastic facility with fabulous jumps, and I've seen on Facebook that they've actually put up some new jumps, so we thought...
Yes, they've been very busy building new jumps and complexes.
Busy little bees. So yeah, we're just taking Jammy because we are eventing this weekend, nothing like leaving it to the last minute.
Well, to be fair, things only opened up a couple of weeks ago, didn't they?
Actually, yeah, that's true.
So we haven't got what you
yeah, We've been in a pandemic, haven't we? That's why I was just about to. I've not even show jumped her. I've not done all this stuff. But yeah, everything's been closed. So it's not our fault. Love this. Little pro of a pandemic there for you all. Decided not to take Dee Dee because she's an old hand and we're just doing a 90, so touch wood, she'll be fine without cross-country schooling. But Jammy, quite green still, needs a bit of a tune-up. So off we go. Next bit of exciting information is that this video is actually sponsored. So massive thank you to the amazing people at Glaze and Gordon. Holding up the bag there to hope that you can see the logo. Not sure you could, but I will leave the link below and pop them up on the screen. Do give them a follow on Instagram. I'll put everything everywhere, so easy to find. I have worked with them before, and you guys will probably guess what I've got in this special bag, because this is the only place, if you're in the UK, that you can get this wonderful product from, and it is of course my, bear with, get a little drum roll effect on for this. Hang on. Oh, every time I do this when I unbox things. My Pravins stirrup leathers. So these are the wide stirrup leathers. I have done a comparison video in the past with them where I jumped bare, and holy guacamole, did they make a difference, Jeanette? They really did.
I've got a lot of time for them. I'm sure they saved my life.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you Mum had them in Vlogmas. So the idea behind
these stirrups
is they are insane. So if you see
not stirrups,
stirrup leathers, I know we did that last time. So that's like a normal leather size. So they have the normal bit on the back so that you can thread any stirrups through. Like, you don't need special stirrups for these. And then if you look here, they are like a good 2 to 3 times wider. Now the science behind these is that if you've got a wider base, they sit nice and flush against the saddle, and it just gives you a lot more support. Think about if Hobbit was going to come and rugby tackle you, you wouldn't stand there like a beanpole, would you? Not beanpole. What's the word I'm looking for? Flagpole. Something. I was going for bean sprout and then pole happened. I'm sure they're two different sayings. But you'd squat down, you'd get fat and wide, ready to take her on. And that's what these are all about.
So they provide a very stable base, I think is what you're trying to say, isn't
what
it?
I'm trying to say.
They're wide.
Yeah.
They make your leg very stable.
They give you a cracking
and I can
lower leg.
testify that they work.
They do work. And also they're amazing if you've got any like joint pain, like your knees, your ankles, your hips, not your elbows. All of them if you're mum. Because they do just give you that sturdier leg, there's obviously less movement, and so it's better for your joints. These saved my bum at Broadway when I was on Jam. If you've watched that vlog, you'll remember we had a little bit of a hiccup and I nearly got catapulted, and because my leg was in quite a good position, I somehow managed to just about save it. So they've very kindly sent me a second pair out. So
Are you sure they're not for me?
They're definitely not for you. They're so I can have them for Dee and Jam this weekend, because they're both going eventing. So keep your eye on my lower leg. We will show you a bit more of these. We'll pop them on the saddle and just show you how easy they are to get on. They're literally just like normal leathers. And you might be thinking, Meg, you've not oiled those. How are you going to ride in brand new leathers when you're literally riding now? Because they are such good quality leather, like literally you don't need to do anything to them. You don't need to put any product on them. They will just soften up a beautiful amount, and then they won't stretch as much as other leathers. So do go and invest just with water.
Just with soapy water?
Yeah. Well, I don't even think you necessarily need the soap. I think, yeah, a bit of warm water, get any grease off. But mine, ones I've got, I've literally never put anything on them, and they are just divine.
Well, you don't really believe in tack cleaning, do you?
No, it's actually against my religion, so I decided not to do it. Hi, baby girl. Where are we? Look, there's other horses here. Now Lincoln have been very kind, because there's actually a clinic going on today, but they said that we can squeeze in around it because of our disasters.
She says it was a little bit stressful after yesterday.
Oh no, Jammies.
Yeah, look.
Look, Mum's got stripes on. Little Hobbit.
Be alright, I've got stripes on. Should we get you out and let you have a little walk around?
Yes, do your studs. Right, last step. Pop my lovely new leathers on. Super easy, just like normal leathers. Bish, bash, bosh. Oh, I'll need them shorter than that, won't I?
Probably for cross country.
Look how gorgeous they are. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Right, pop the other on, then we're good to go.
I'll throw you on in a minute and we can test.
No, maybe that is my cross-country length.
Can you measure against your arm?
Yeah, but it's different for cross-country length, isn't
That
it?
is quite short.
Oh my gosh, maybe we'll be on hole number 6. That would be amazing.
You like even numbers, don't you?
4 and 6 are my favourite numbers.
Okay, 1 on 4 and 1 on 6.
Probably not a good idea, that, Mum.
So we are almost ready to rock and roll.
Hat, body protector from my amazing sponsor, Champion. So I've got the obviously a jockey cap because you can't have a fixed peak for cross country, and then my lovely body protector, which will be the first time I've gone cross country in it today. Exciting times, very comfortable.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's hope we don't make it dirty.
Oh God, don't say that, Mum.
But I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air.
So here we are in the baby field.
Well, the baby corner, and this is where we'll be staying. I'm nervous.
Oh, she is.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
Right, Jammy's all warmed up, isn't she?
Yep, very warm, as you can see. She's been tearing around like a maniac. Oh wow, look at that slobber on my boot.
Oh,
That's lovely. That's from Jam having a little head toss when I told her to slow down. Anyway, stirrups are feeling good, so it's time to actually start jumping. Don't want to do.
Jammy's very excited to be back out.
Very excited, yes. Ah, she's just lush.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Right, should we
Right.
try something bigger than 70?
Okay, let's go. We'll leave the baby corner. So we've moved on to some slightly bigger fences. We made sure that Jam was listening and we had some breaks. Oh, that's not a bigger fence. But anyway, hopefully in a minute.
Oh my God, I love her. I'll come round to that log, Mum.
Okay. Lovely.
You are
Good girl.
so cool. Well done.
She's being really nice and rideable, isn't she?
I'll do the little. Oh wait, I can't do that both ways. God, my eyes are watering so much.
So bright.
Looks like I'm crying.
Crying with happiness. Hi, Jammy. Tears of joy.
Glad I got the steering feathers. Yeah, well done. She says, oh, that was bigger than the last time you did. You just trotted me over, Mum.
It was good to just go.
Oh, very good.
Good girl.
Wow, I thought I was going to go then.
I thought we nearly lost you.
I thought we nearly lost me. At least the levels are getting a very good trial.
What happened? Because she went and jumped it.
Yeah, I know, I just misjudged where she was going to take off.
Oh, rider error.
That was so funny.
A rookie error. Good girl. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, definitely worth going out and getting some ditch practice at the beginning of the season.
Well done.
Good girl. Good girl, lovely. Good girl.
Well done. Oh, we're very close. Good girl.
A little bit close to that. Jam is learning to make her own judgment when Meg makes a bit of a mistake.
Rusty. She did. She just needs to be a bit more like think when she lands that she's going to have somewhere else to go and
Yeah.
to come back because it was too late then.
But as you say, she's not done a lot of combinations.
No, and because I'm like rusty and because I know she's green, I think I'm being a bit tentative, so I'm not pushing for the forward stride. I'm like
Yeah.
holding her for the show jumping stride, which is obviously hard work and she's cute.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what today's all about, isn't it, for both of you?
Yeah. I'm pleased with that though, because that's definitely like 100 combination.
Yeah, that was quite a tricky combo. So we've got a lovely new bank here that Tony's built. Woo!
She's like, and home.
Go. Good girl, Jam.
This is so good for babies, isn't it?
It's perfect, yeah.
Like when they have the ramp so you don't get them stuck up here ever.
Yes, yeah. Good girl, that's lovely. She.
Just steady.
Go. Good girl.
I can't ride anymore, can I? Good girl.
Well, now that everything's open, we'll be able to book in for summer.
Yeah. I think it's hard because Jam's so gung-ho, it's making me less gung-ho because I'm like, one of us has to be sensible here.
You're being
So
the
we're like-
responsible adult.
We're battling between the two of us. Jam like, let's go. And I'm like, oh no.
It'll all come back to you. Ooh, what was that?
Good girl. That was really good. Well done. Oh, what an angel.
Good girl.
Go. Well done. Wait. Good.
So Meg practicing jumping
my God, I
light to
love
dark
her.
there. That was very good. She's being such a good girl.
Oh, I should really do it. Horrible corner, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Whoa. Good girl.
She's a really good girl, isn't she?
Oh my
Good
God.
girl.
Well done.
Good girl.
Oh, you'd want to have a little looky. How mega is she? Like, she's so honest.
She's brilliant. Look, this is super cute. Little ditch with a stream running through. Is that Maggie? This one's smaller, the one nearest to me.
Oh no, it's got water in.
Yeah, of course it's got water in. Good girl, good girl. Well done.
definition of taking her up to something and then be like, I don't want to do that.
You numpty.
I didn't realise there was water.
Good
sweetheart.
girl. Good girlie. Well done. Do you remember the time you ended up upside down in one of those?
I do. I remember that just as I trotted up to it the first time.
Super.
Ah!
Good girl, Jam.
My feet's gonna go to bloody rubbish when I'm not riding bear. You can already tell less jumping bear. I'm like, whew.
Good girlie. Woo!
I changed my mind. Literally going into that, I had a flashback of that log at Broadway, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do the small one a second. Oh, thank you. Well done.
Good girl.
That was really good. Okay, high five over my irrational phobia of little
Yeah.
ones. Lovely
Good girl.
Well done. So I could definitely feel myself being a bit like jittery. I think that Broadway thing stayed with me more than I thought it
Well,
had.
it was your last run, wasn't it, of
the
the
last thing
season?
I did, yeah, on Jam.
Yeah.
But she's just like,
And you've
I
done
think
nothing
that's-
since.
No, exactly. But she
yeah.
has grown up since then. Like before that log, it felt like the exact same scenario where I was like, oh. But at Broadway, she went like that and ran.
Yeah.
Whereas there, she went, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. So I
Gosh,
just need to.
wow.
Good.
Good girl. Very bold.
I jumped the wide a bit to make it slightly more.
There we
flowery.
go, well done. Good. Oh, really pleased with her.
Happy, happy, happy.
Yep. Very good for both of you. And I said very good for both of you. And
I thought you said very pleased with both of you.
well, I'm pleased with both of you.
Right, no, I obviously said it though, 'cause you didn't mean to say it.
I am pleased with both of you. I think you've both done really well.
Oh my god, good job, that's a record.
And both learnt lots.
We have.
Probably Jam more than you.
Just back at the box, sorry, the bucket's down there.
I need the water.
Oh, we need the water. Wax jammies, tack off, so we will get her all sponged off now. I'm so happy with her. She was absolutely mega. We'll have a full-on debrief in just a minute. Get you comfy first, Jammy, and have a bit of grass, I think. Maybe a drink? No grass? Yes, I definitely want grass, thanks, Mum. You're so pretty.
That is a bit chilly.
Oh. Good girl. Well done, sweetheart.
She says I'm not that keen on the trailer, guys.
No.
So, on our way back, and you're probably noticing that the houses out there are not moving very quickly. That's because we're stuck in piggy traffic, which is annoying because I'm meant to be going back. I'm sanding my home. So happy with Jammy after that. She was literally insane. Like, could not be more buzzed with her. I don't know what else to say. I mean, she was amazing. She literally jumped everything first time. Like, she was understanding all of the questions. She just needs a tiny bit to kind of drop her head and look a little bit more for, you know, what's coming up. Like, I feel like sometimes she doesn't fully assess what we're doing. She's kind of like, yeah, Mum will steer me up top, like, we'll be grand.
Let's go.
Yeah. But so much better than last year. Anyone that's followed this channel for a while or has watched vlogs from last year, or like if you go right the way back to when we first, you know, because we've had Jam since she was a baby, so like when she was first broken, she was just a nightmare. So it's really nice to see how much she's progressed. But even from the end of last season to now, like, so much more rideable. Like, I'm just so excited for, I think hopefully we'll be stepping up to 100 this year.
She gave you a really good feel, didn't she?
She did, and some of the combinations, I know I didn't do loads of big stuff because I'm definitely a bit of a wimp following that near fall at Broadway, because that was my last experience cross country. But no, she did give me a really nice feel, and it was good to just get out and have a bit of a confidence boost. Feel like we both needed it. And of course, those lovely wide Pravins stirrup leathers from Glaze and Gordon. Oh my god, did they save my butt at that ditch. I don't know what happened. I just watched it back and was like, I don't even know why I got so unseated there. Like, she didn't do a massive jump. She did a big-ish jump. But I think the thing is, I just got left behind. I was expecting her to take off early, so I was kind of like ready to go, and then she took off, I don't know, a bit later than I thought, and I got so left behind. But you can see in the video, I'll have put it in slow-mo just to really embarrass myself. But the stirrups really helped, because my lower leg wanted to just like slip back, and then I'd have plopped off. But those stirrup leathers, just, they keep it so like flush against the saddle, and they don't move that much. Like, if you've got thin ones, they're just, they're like a little pendulum, whereas those really, like, they don't swing back very easily. So thank goodness that I chose this occasion to redo that video, because my other stirrup leathers are on D saddle. To be fair, I probably would have been organised and swapped them, because they do just make such a big difference. So there you go, guys, you saw firsthand at how amazing they are. So thank you very much for sponsoring this video, Glaze and Gordon. And if you would like to get yourself a lovely set of those stirrup leathers, they are 100% worth the investment. I can't sing their praises enough. Like, they are fantastic. Head over to the Glaze and Gordon website. Like I said, that is the only retailer in the UK that stock those Pravins leathers. They're like a European thing, you know, all the amazing German riders that win everything are wearing them. They're actually French, the stirrup leathers. But yeah, they're over in Europe and they're smashing it there. So get them over here, head over to Glaze and Gordon's, order them, and just hopefully fall off less and get mint pictures where your lower leg looks really good, because we all like those, don't we, Hobbit?
We do.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and it is the countdown to eventing vlogs now. Yay!
Yay! A few
So-
more days.
Yeah.
So we get a nice sunny day like this.
That would be fabulous. So heading off to Ascot under Witchwood with Dee and Jam on the same day on Saturday. Keep your fingers crossed for me. All right, thanks for watching.
See you
Live,
again soon,
laugh,
guys.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many